Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is the Majestic Glam. Today we are playing those video games, and today we're not going to be talking about Star Wars Battlefront at all. We're going to be talking about other Star Wars games, and when will we actually get those other Star Wars games? We're going to talk about all that in this video. Now, I can't be the only one that can't remember loading up, Star Wars Battlefront 2, my PlayStation 2, or games like Star Wars Starfighter and Star Wars Bounty Hunter. I can't be the only one that can't remember those types of games. And now we're finally getting Star Wars Battlefront 3. That's what I'm calling it. It's the third ever made Star Wars Battlefront game. So in my terms, it is Star Wars Battlefront 3. But, we've waited so long for that, and we're finally getting it. But when are we gonna get some of the other Star Wars games that we've have wanted so badly? Knights of the Old Republic 3, Republic Commando 2, a sequel to Star Wars Bounty Hunter, which was supposed to be Star Wars 1313, which was cancelled by Disney. That was in development, but it was later cancelled by Disney. And Star Wars First Assault, which was not really a sequel to a game, but it was going to come out, but that unfortunately was cancelled by Disney. Even go look up Star Wars First Assault gameplay. That looked really, really nice. It was gonna be like a nice first-person Star Wars game. You could ride around like a speeder, like first person. It actually looked really, really nice and crisp. And even Star Wars 1313 was supposed to be a third-person sequel to Star Wars Bounty Hunter. That looked really, really nice. Unfortunately, both those games have been cancelled by Disney, and we have no talk of Star Wars Republic Commando 2 or Knights of the Old Republic 3. And those are a couple games that a lot of people really, really want, including myself. I really would like to see Knights of the Old Republic 3, as I've never actually played the Knights of the Old Republic games, but I have heard that those games are extremely, extremely good, and I'm actually planning on buying one for this summer to play it this summer. But Star Wars Republic Commando, which I have played, I would like to see Republic Commando 2. That's a really popular game, and of all this next generation stuff, I think they really could pull something off that game. Maybe possibly even surpass Star Wars Battlefront if they made a Republic Commando 2, and they could even, those are like the games that nobody ever really talks about, because when I think Star Wars, I think the movies, and I think Battlefront 2. I don't really think about Knights of the Old Republic. I don't think, the Old Republic, the MMO. I don't think Republic Commando, and those are the games that nobody really ever talks about. But could those games be the better Star Wars games that we're all wanting to have? I really would like to see an open world Star Wars RPG game, not an MMO, just a nice little single player thing, a nice open world I can visit the planets and whatnot. Screw that, not even open world. We could even do just big open sections, then we have loading screens in the next one. Even that's basically Knights of the Old Republic 3, if they were gonna make one. That's what it probably would be. That's what I want. That's what a lot of people in the Star Wars community have wanted, was something like that. That is a clean and cut Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 3. And then we always just need that one Star Wars game where you can play as the most top elite clone trooper and go through and just annihilate just enemies after enemies, but have it still feel like a challenge. Like you actually have to work towards doing that enemies and just annihilating them. It's a challenge, but at the same time, it makes it feel like you live amongst the elites. That was Republic Commando for me. I was a Republic Commando, and I was fighting, but as I was playing the game, I realized this is actually a hard game. It took a lot to kill the Geonosians and whatnot. It actually was a very hard and required a lot of learning game. And those are the two types of games that I really want right now. Now, am I mad that there's going to be a Star Wars Battlefront? No, I am not mad. Waited 9 years, but when was the last Knights of the Old Republic game? I think that we could really use a game like that. Star Wars Battlefront's good and all, but I think that we either need to take Star Wars 1313 and Star Wars First Assault off. They weren't really canceled, they were more put on the back burner, but no news and no development progress has been made with them so far. So I think we need to put those back on the front burner, and maybe I think after those two games are made, we should even put Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 3 on the front burner along with Republic Commando 2. And those can be released. Those can obviously come after Star Wars Battlefront because that's gonna be made first. It comes out in November. I don't want to rush a Star Wars game, but I think that should be the load order for when they're making these games, and they should make them very, very soon. I think there's a big opportunity here. I don't even know who made Republic Commando. I don't remember who made Republic Commando, but Knights of the Old Republic 3, we could easily just get BioWare on that and say, hey, this is what we want. We want a nice open, we want a nice open freedom type game, RPG style. And BioWare, they're known for the RPG games. Like, honestly, I have no doubt in my mind that BioWare cannot make a great Star Wars game, especially the next gen. Honestly, come on. Now, while we have waited for Star Wars 1313, Star Wars vs. Assault, which I was waiting for those games. Like a game, like I wasn't like waiting for the game specifically, but I was waiting for a game like those games. I was waiting for a sequel to Star Wars Bounty Hunter, and I was waiting for a first-person Star Wars game that would be like Call of Duty, but just Star Wars. I was waiting for that, and both those games were put on the back burners, along with Knights of the Old Republic 3 and along with Republic Commando 2. But I think it's time to get them off of that. Those 4 games could be more popular than Star Wars Battlefront could ever imagine to be. Alright, Knights of the Old Republic 3 was just as successful as Star Wars Battlefront, and it's a little bit more on a demand since we've been waiting so long and it was so good. Star Wars Republic Commando 2, it's not as have a much demand, and it wasn't as popular as the other games, but it's still a game that has attracted many people to the Star Wars community. Star Wars 1313, the sequel to Star Wars Bounty Hunter, which came out like 2002. Who does not like a Star Wars Bounty Hunter game? And Star Wars vs. Assault, which would have been Star Wars vs. Assault was actually going to be pretty interesting. It was going to the time that Star Wars vs. Assault was actually going to be released, Star Wars vs. Assault was going to compete with all of the other first-person shooters that were out. I said that very weirdly. That were out at that time. And it was going to be a rockin' game. Like, nobody even realizes it. But that looked like a pretty nice and clean game. Nobody really knew how good that game was going to be. It was going to be Star Wars' first debut in a shooter that was set in first person. Go look up some leaked gameplay of that. Make sure you don't get it confused with Star Wars Battlefront 3. That was canceled by Free Radical back in like 2010. But yeah, man, these were some great games that should have come out a long time ago. But we've been waiting so long, and I feel like it's that within the next 5 years, all those games should be released. Different developers too, so you can have them all come out simultaneously. They really need to do this. This is something that we've all been waiting for. Like Knights of the Old Republic 3, I can't wait for that to come out. And E3 is each year. E3 is just another year to hope that we'll be able to see that. It always is. Republic Commando 2 may not be coming out for a pretty long time. Maybe at the end stretch of these 5 years that I'm hoping that they'll come out in. But I need by like 2020, these 4 games should come out easily. But, I can only hope. I don't know what Disney's doing, but, we got a lot of games that can come out, a lot of money that they probably want. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay commentary. Rate, comment, like, and subscribe. I'm sorry I have not been posting videos lately. I've been kind of busy with that IRL. I've been posting videos, but not really commentaries. Just been busy with that IRL. So I'm gonna be starting posting more commentaries and stuff, kind of like this a little bit. Not always talking about Star Wars. I might do some more COD tips that seem to help a lot of people. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.